Hi guys, Penny Rose Journals, how you doing? Okay, squeaky chair, sorry. Oh, not too bad today. Okay, this is Vienna. I'm just going to show you through her. I've had her for a really long time. Before the pandemic and, of COVID and all the rest of it, I used to do a lot of commissions. The COVID thing kind of threw a wrench in everybody's plans and everybody's everything. People had, different priorities at that time. So, this one was a commission at that time. Obviously, people's priorities changed. I lost touch with a lot of people during that time, and I ended up with quite a few journals that were underway that I ended up keeping. Vienna is one of them. She was actually built for a songwriter. This person wrote music for a living, obviously. Yeah, lots of us lost quite a bit of work and whatnot during that time. So, yeah, things were very up in the air for a lot of people. But Vienna's still with me. And she is a lovely journal. I love her so much. She was basically made to the specifications that, there was to be lots of space to jot down notes, basically. Somebody wanted to use her to write music in. So she is fairly loosely based on music. She is about 17.5 centimetres by 25 centimetres. She's covered in this very old, grungy looking music cover. This was a piece of sheet music. This was the cover of it. Used it to make a cover for this journal. You can see she's got cracking and all sorts of things going on in the spine where it's joined. She was supposed to be grungy and gorgeous, and she is. There is quite a lot of signatures in here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 signatures. She's not a huge book, but she was never supposed to be. She was never supposed to hold a lot of ephemera. I have left all these strings on from all the signatures. You can just chop those off if you're not interested in them hanging out there, but I kind of like them. So let's have a look. She is in my Ko-fi store. Like everything else, she's in my Ko-fi store. Just a jelly print on the inside of the front cover. Used a piece of music-themed cloth to bind her into her book cover. So like I say, lots of blank pages, lots of places to write, because she was intended to be used by a music writer. Some actual blank music paper. So there's really not a lot in here aside from blank paper, but there's lots of different kinds of blank paper. A little bit of music themed washi there. Some different music paper. A lot of this is batch dyed. There are a few book pages that have been covered up to also write on. But yeah, she's essentially a naked journal. Very loosely themed on music. Again, some more music themed washi. Bit of stamping on that page. So I didn't go over the top with this journal. She was created with a purpose. Unfortunately, she never got to go and live with her new owner at the time. But she does look very, very cute in my bookshelf, so I'm not sad about that. I love this. It's all batch dyed. Batch dyed, coffee dyed, all sorts of things. Onion skin paper. Here's actually a page out of an accordion book. I actually learnt to play the harmonica, the mouth organ, with this. So that's an original page out of that book. So yeah, not a lot to look at, not a lot to tell you about in here because, yeah, it's like basically blank. This is actually just spray dye through stencils, just as something a bit decorative. This little pocket, a piece of piano roll paper tucked in there, just for a bit of interest. Little pocket. I'm not sure what's in there. Let's see. Just some note paper. On a book page. An altered puzzle piece there, holding that closed. This is from a hymnal in Chinese. So yeah, I was given this little book, and yeah, all the words written in Chinese to some of the popular hymns that you would hear in church if you were that hymn singing type of individual. It's a gorgeous piece of batch dyeing. Just so grungy. I don't know where it picked up this pink from, but it's really nice. It's a pocket made out of a book page, just with some old music paper tucked into it, and just an old reproduction piece of ephemera there. It's also been batch dyed. This is a book about calligraphy. It just, I don't know, seemed to sort of suit writing, music, calligraphy, that sort of thing. I liked it anyway. These are just a couple of bits of ephemera just for fun. Just, yeah, it's all reproduction ephemera, but it has been batch dyed, so it looks old and grungy. That isn't printing, that's actual batch dyeing to make it look that way. So yeah, if you're into writing music, Vienna may be the journal for you, but because that's exactly what she was designed for. A bit of fragment of old music paper there. I really enjoyed making this journal. She was a lot of fun, just very simple, not a lot of deep thought to work out what needed to go in it. It was just supposed to be blank, essentially, but it was nice to add just little touches of things to find, because when you do write music and that kind of thing, it's just a little notebook. Sometimes you write it on odd things, inspiration hits you when it will, and yeah, you might end up with some little music notes written on a serviette or a napkin from a restaurant. It's just a little place to tuck those kind of things if you happen to end up with them. You can keep them in here and yeah, pop them inside a little book, put them in a pocket, just tuck them in pockets, use your book somewhere else. So yeah, it was just designed to hold all those little bits and pieces that you find about the place that you might jot notes on, or words or music notes or whatever it is. I'm not a music writer. I don't write music. I don't even journal. I just make journals. And like I say, I used to do quite a few commissions prior to COVID. I don't do them anymore. Not so much. So, in fact, I don't think I have done a commission since COVID. It's got an old page reinforcer on that piece. Something a bit interesting. And that batch dyeing is just gorgeous. Really rich. Bit of bleed from probably a crossword, I would say. The crossword page was probably pressed up against that when it was batch dyed. You can see it there a bit clearer. So yeah, very much a naked sort of journal, but beautiful. She's a lovely, lovely little journal. And that's it. That's all. A little quote in the back that I found in a book and quite liked. So it was sort of vaguely musical. So I popped that in there. And yeah, there's the back. So yeah, like I say, Vienna is on my Ko-fi store. She's been there for a while. Yeah, if you're interested, go pop and have a look. I'll put the link in the description. But I hope you like her. I love her. She's got some paint transfer on this cover, and yeah, it's just a bit grungy. Corners banged up a bit. It's just, it's Vienna. Okay, thanks for spending your time with me today, guys. I appreciate your company as always. Have yourselves a great day. Bye.